remember when I was a kid growing up and I'd be driving in a car with my parents, and my dad would say, you know, all this land that's now been built on with these big factories and houses used to be fields. So you have this idea that the city was once not so densely populated, and it was nature that had its presence in that area. But here, on this spot where the foundation is in Valencia, instead of having nature, we have this Roman circus, this extremely busy activity going on. Thousands of people would have been coming to see these chariot races. So I started to try to imagine an artwork which referenced the chariot racing. And I think it's impossible to witness a horse galloping at full speed and not be impressed by the powerful sensuality of this animal. And there's something quite poignant in the freedom of the horse galloping within a natural environment and then taking that and using it as a form of spectacle. And when I was working on the animation, I started to think about these photographs of Edward Muybridge, and I've done quite a few projects where I've used his animal locomotion series in artworks that I've created. And it's quite appropriate, I think, to be working with this extremely cutting edge technology of this digital transparent LED screen that's suspended from the ceiling, and to be using this image of the galloping horse, which was one of the first creatures that Muybridge documented nearly 150 years ago. The horse is this a very dynamic figure when it's animated, and Muybridge's pictures of that galloping horse are iconic images which I think stay with all of us. So to take that and to transpose it into this new format seemed quite appropriate. So the artwork I've tried to make, which is this oval-shaped format which reflects the shape of the original Roman circus. We're experiencing the horse galloping at full speed. You can see the power and the sensuality of the animal, and then you can see it within the confines of this arena. It's like we as humans have co-opted nature, and we've tamed it and we've disciplined it. We've made it work to our own ends in the form of this spectacle. So trying to contrast those two things, with the horse as this free creature and then having the horse as this subject of fascination in the form of entertainment.